In this application, we're going to be looking at the Acuity AP820-40 model, and this sensor has a 40 millimeter depth of field, and the laser line is going to vary from 20 millimeters at the near end to 27 millimeters at the far end, and we're going to have a linearity of approximately 24 microns, or call it a thousandth of an inch. And on this target, it's a dark phonograph record, and what we're using is to sort of validate that we can measure the surface of that record pretty accurately. And here you can see, since the AP820 is using a CCD camera in here, it has a much higher dynamic range than the CMOS cameras, and so it'll do a much better job. This is just raw data. We haven't put any filtering. We haven't adjusted the gain or the shutter. This is just the default condition. And as you can see, when we look at this surface, hard to get down into the actual grooves of this material, but you can see that we are getting and here we fall in between the two samples. Now we're picking up that other sample. And you can see we are getting, those pixels are really clean. We don't see any artifacts on the sides. So this sensor would be a very good fit for being able to position the XY or the planar position of this surface. Probably really not going to be accurate enough to get down into the grooves. I mean, this is typically half a millimeter or 20 thousandths, and I'm not quite sure that we'll be able to get down into the grooves. But just as a quick check, I mean, it does a really good job on these surfaces, as you can see. Let's just try a quick one. Let's see how this looks. I haven't calibrated the linear slide, but as you can see, we are doing catching a pretty good 3D image here. Let's just clear this. That's the live data mode. So once again, you can see we built just a real quick little 3D model of this part. And if I can probably adjust some of the features to change the color. Probably can't really see a high resolution on this video or this screen, but it does a very good job on this surface without any problems.